Sometimes women, we just love our men to understand certain things. But ladies, the truth is sometimes men can be clueless. That is just. Hello, Nourishters. Hello, Nourishters. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For new subscribers, you're welcome. Join the family. For returning subscribers, I won't stop saying thank you very much. Gracias. So on today's edition, we are going to be discussing about your relationship questions. If that is what you're here for, you're on the right track. Stay tuned as we get straight right into the video. So today we have a companion here. I was sorting through online and I got some questions that we are going to answer today. So the first one for today is captioned, "My wife sent a picture of herself to a random number." My wife, 29-year-old female, and I, 27-year-old male, were invited to a wedding that next month. I bought what I plan on wearing and she just found a dress that she likes. It's a jade green dress. It's a nice dress and asked if I could see her in it. And she said maybe another day. I said fine and left it how it is. Later that day, my friend, who is also going to the wedding, asked me if I could show her husband how to tie a boat. I said sure, and she also commented that my wife looks super cool in her dress. I agreed, but was hurt a bit that she showed her friend but not me. She's also friends with my wife. I let it go as girls show their outfit off to their girlfriends all the time. I wanted to see how she looked, so I went through her phone, and when she was showering and saw she sent it to her sisters, mom, a few friends, and a blank number. I thought it was peculiar she sent it to one blank number. I took the number down, I searched her phone log, and she receives short phone calls from this number a lot and also received text messages. There's a phone app. If you pay a certain amount, you can find a bit of information on a certain number. Turns it's a guy who lives in the area. I don't want to jump to conclusions, but I'm about to jump to conclusions because not only has she been acting weird with me since she's been talking and messaging a guy, not only messaging but sending him pictures that I, her husband, haven't seen. It may be a close friend or something innocent. I want to confront her about, but I don't know how to. Any advice? Wow. Whoa. Your wife not wanting you to see her in a new dress says a lot. Actually, it does say a lot. Consider how you've been with her lately. Women, for one thing, we love our men to be emotionally available for us. Yes. So by the time you feel that your man is not there emotionally for you, you just have that tendency. It's only natural in us to want to start withdrawing, to want to start holding back. So I'm very sure before this incident happened, you have already seen some signs. You have already seen some signs from her, maybe showing you that she's not happy the way you're treating her, this and that and the rest. It's possible. It's very, very, very possible that the attention she's getting from you is not up to the attention she actually feels she should be getting from you. It's possible the attention you give her is so, you don't give her enough attention that she needs. Women, for one thing, we love attention, but more so is the attention that comes from our partners. The attention that comes from our spouse feels different always. So I'm very sure your wife feels she has some reservations. She has some things she wants to discuss with you. And as you asked, you have to ask her. As you ask correctly, you say you want to confront her, that it might be something innocent. Actually, it could be. It could be an innocent friend. It could be. And what if for that app that help to search people's contacts, like in this part of the world where you end up getting some people that used, like that bought SIM that have already been registered. Even if you end up searching for such contact, the information you might get on the internet might be different. And yes, you should not keep secrets. She's your spouse. So long as you have issues that are bothering you, it's always advisable that you make out time to discuss with her. So yes, discuss with her. What if she's all trying to get your attention? She's trying to tell you something. You know, sometimes women, we just love our men to understand certain things. But ladies, the truth is sometimes men can be clueless. That is just the fact. We want them to do this, we expect him to do that, we expect him to do this. Like, he's not a woman, so for that reason, he might not really get that aspect of us. He might not really get us wanting him to treat us in a certain way, at a certain time, during a certain period. He might just be carrying on his own, doing his own thing, thinking he's managing it, thinking he's doing it all well, not knowing we, on the other hand, are expecting more. There are some times that I expect my husband to just do certain things. I expect him to have known that he should have. Meanwhile, it's never crossed his mind. So men are mostly that way. Some things they are really clueless until you get to tell them. So yes, meet your wife. I wouldn't want you to use that word confront, because at the end of the day, most confrontation might end up in a bad light. So I wouldn't say you should confront your wife. Why not find time and communicate with your wife? Discuss about her. Tell her how, what and what. Just explain. It's not as if you were searching through her phone because you didn't trust her, but because of the comments you got, this and that. And also depending on the relationship you have with your wife. If your wife is very, 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 very sensitive, then you might want to be careful to know how to bring this up. Let's take for instance, now if your wife is super, super sensitive, you can't just wake up from nowhere and say, hey, so your friend called me telling me your dress is fine. So you send your friend the picture of the clothes I've been begging you to send. You send to your mom, you send to this, your wife will start thinking and saying, how come you got to know all of this? So does that mean you have been spying on me or what? So this might even further worsen the situation if your wife is sensitive. But if she's not too sensitive, if she's just on an average scale, you can meet her up. And location matters, and also timing. You can't just meet your wife when she's already pissed, or when you just had an argument, or when you are disagreeing on something and you just bring this kind of matter up. You just worsen everything. At the end of the day, she will not talk to you. She'll be like, oh, you're now spying on me, Abby. You think I'm cheating? Oh, you don't trust me anymore. Stuff like that, and it might worsen things. So why not find opportunity or create a cool environment? It might be at night, after a night shower. Create a cool you and her moment so that you get to reassure her of how you love her. Ask her how you can do better as a husband. When you bring all those things up, with time you might see her coming around. On doing that, then you can bring this in and explain to her how it's made you feel. So yes, I always advise, whenever you have something, you should meet your partner and discuss about it. This marriage thing, is a forever thing, so I don't personally, I don't see why you should keep bottling up things. It's not as if it's a passerby that you just see for a moment and off they go. It's not like a workmate where you just have certain hours to work with them. At the end of the day, you go. This is a person you're supposed to do your life with. This is a person you will do your life with. So at the end of the day, you just have to make it work for the both of you. You can't be in a marriage where the other person might be having everything all in their head. To them, they're having a perfect marriage. Meanwhile, at your own end, you are struggling with things. It doesn't work for me that way. So I always advise, if you have issues, if you have matters that are probing, do not sweep matters under the carpet. I'm an advocate for discussions. See, until we agree, let's just keep bringing the discussions. If we are getting, if the whole environment is getting all heated, and we can pause just for that moment, attend to other things. But we'll still revisit that matter, because I don't like sweeping things under the carpet. Guess what? If you do that, eventually they grow. Eventually they become a monster and come to hurt you. And their comeback, trust me, you will not like it, because it's always, always, always very strong. I'll always advise you, try and talk to your wife about it. And I know and I know us ladies, I know us. The way we are wired as women, we get to talk to you about this thing. Okay, hey guy, I don't like it when you do this. I like it when you do this. I like it when you do this. At a point when we feel we've been disturbing you for the same thing, that very period, it's not as if we are happy that you're not responding in a way we expect. But as a means of it's just more like a defense mechanism, as a means of protecting ourselves, we might now start acting in a kind of way. Let me give a plain example. For instance, you've been telling your guy that whenever I post pictures online, you don't respond, you don't comment. Meanwhile, I have people commenting, telling me I'm beautiful and the rest. But baby, whenever I get to hear that from you, I'm most as interested in hearing it from you than any other person. It makes me feel more better than even hearing it from anybody. And he'll be like, okay, don't worry. I'll now start commenting on your picture. Hopefully, you now still believe that he will, at the end of the day, start commenting your picture. You wait. So people end up blocking their partners for that period. They want, at the end of the day, we want the men to notice and then come for us. It's only natural. It's only natural that we seek our men's attention. It's only natural. So sometimes some might end up blocking him. Some might end up doing obvious things. Might end up saying, my pictures. And you'll be like, let me see. You'll be like, no. After all the ones you've been seeing, what have you been doing with them? So we have a way of acting out. We have a way of replacing what we are going through, just to see, in an attempt to see if our partner will understand our language. So it could be that your wife is actually having an innocent guy. That very number you see might be just an innocent colleague, an innocent friend, and also it's possible he might be a potential threat, and he might be an already established threat. So all these are assumptions, and assumptions are not allowed. So until you get to meet your wife and discuss with her, you cannot say what it is at the moment. Thank you so much, Norris Terras, for staying all through to the end of this edition. I enjoyed filming this video. I don't know about you. Did you enjoy watching it? Please, if you have anything to drop, any other suggestions that I did not include, don't forget to drop them in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, also don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share to those that will be interested and benefit from this video. If you haven't subscribed and you're at this point of the video, I don't know what you are waiting for. Press that subscribe button. Join the family as we keep on discoursing and we keep on discoursing. Thank you so much once more. Until some other time, for now. Bye.